Okay, we're out here by the pigs this morning. It's time for them to move to a new paddock. So they've been in this one for today's day 12. This one has a lot of thick brambles, blackberries. So they don't eat all of the brambles themselves, but they do root up a fair amount and get the tubers out. And as you can see, sun's kind of in a bad spot, but they have not used their shelter. They've been using the thick brambles for cover and stuff at night. So weather's been pretty good for pigs. Been getting into 40s and low 50s at night, so they're happy with that. But I did not fill up their feed last night, so they're probably pretty close to being out. And I do have to fix their feeder. The baffle or restrictor plate on the inside came out a while ago, and I wasn't thinking, and I got rid of it, threw it away. So now they're spilling a whole bunch of feed. Walk over there, I'll show you where they're spilling all this feed. So it's probably half a 5-gallon bucket full, because they dig for the bigger pieces in the back. So I'll have to I'm just gonna use a piece of wood. I'll have to cut that down, put that in there so they stop wasting so much feed. But they're rearing and ready to go. So we'll get it mowed, we'll get the new fence set up, then we'll set up for their feeder, move their water. I might not move their shelter. I'll have to see how much brambles are in there. But once I get the lines mowed, I can see. So we'll get started on that now. Okay, I'm gonna attempt to redeem myself from one of the first videos that I made, titled "Attempting to Move Pigs," and it was an epic fail. So I'll leave a link for that one down in the description. You can watch me fail miserably on that. But we got the gate here for this paddock. So typically what I do now is start the new gate at the same, so I can just open up the two ends and then they'll walk right through. So the fence is off, so I don't shock myself. I've done that far too many times. It's not enjoyable. So I basically just use the fence as my guide, since I'll have to mow lines for this new fence. So I usually set up the first fence across our old paddock, then I'll cut down in an L form, and then where I stop, I know that's where I have to square up and mow to put the next fence, because we're using two fences. So we'll lay this out and then I'll have to mow it. We got a little bit of rain last night, so they're rooting up this morning and they're pretty happy now. So it's been really dry here the past month and a half. Oh, it's supposed to be cool today. High like 58, I think, but I'm sweating out here already. Okay, now I got that first fence set up. So ends right here. Now I'll have to mow through all of this. I'll just do a straight pass, and then back where we started I'll come out, and then pretty easy, that's their new paddock. So go get the mower and we'll mow these 2 lines, and then we can get the pigs over. Okay, got it all mowed down. It's kind of thick brambles and there's a tree at that corner, so I had to cut the corner a little bit, but we'll set up the fence and then we'll be ready for pigs. Okay, well, they are ready to go, so we'll open up the net and we'll hope for the best. Come on, pigs. Oh, I hope I didn't jinx myself by saying I was going to redeem the first video, but I think they'll come right in. Come on, pig. There goes Fatty. Of course, going for food. Come on, baby. Get up. Let's go. Come on. There goes Miss Maple. And the last one, Apple. She's straggling. Come on, pig. And just like that, they're all in. They're pretty well set in here. What I usually do is turn the fence on, make sure they get comfortable in there. I gotta go dump their water, and I can work on the feeder. I'll make sure they're comfortable in there before I turn the fence off to bring their water and stuff in, but once they're in, they're usually good. So it went a lot easier than last time. So okay, so I got the feeder fixed. I'll put a clip in here of what it looks like now. I just put a piece of plywood in there and I got it fixed. So I'm gonna set up T-posts. I'm gonna put the feed and water right here, because they're gonna be in this paddock, then they come in this paddock, then they go in that paddock. So I don't have to move the feed and water very much. I can kind of just twist it around. So that'll be their next 3 moves. So I'm trying to put everything in this corner. Pound the T-posts in, because if I don't pound the T-posts in for their feed, they're gonna knock that feed over. So they use the T-posts on the feeder as a scratching post too. So I'll pound 2 T-posts in, and then I can bring the feeder over. All right, so I put this board here because if I don't, the load will hit the tails. So I get a couple buckets of feed, but they're a little preoccupied right now, so they seem to be pretty happy. Okay, so it's definitely limiting the feed. That used to be full all the way to the top. Come out here, and that's what was spilling over. So it's definitely working as it should, kind of the way it used to work before I took that piece out. So